name is Richard Tindall. I was in ETR 2. I served about 9 months on the Compton. We actually went for refresher training. They were actually installing the sonar dome when I got there. As soon as that was done, we went to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba for refresher training. And then back, we spent 2 days in Halifax, Nova Scotia, which was kind of neat. My role on the Compton was pretty simple. We didn't do much, so there wasn't much to do. We did go out every once in a while. We went to, like I say, we went to Guantanamo Bay, and more often than not, a lot of what we ended up doing was just trying to teach other people how to use the equipment. Because the typical thing that would happen, funny, I was talking to a radarman last night, and I said, yeah, so I'm asleep, we're underway, I'm asleep in my rack, it's a little after midnight, you know, 12:15, I'm fast asleep. So they come down and they kind of, you know, knock your rack, and basically they don't get too close, because if somebody like swings at you, you know, they're asleep, they don't know. So you kind of, and so they wake me up, and you know, the bridge radar repeater's not working. I'm like, oh jeez, not again. So I get up, I get some clothes on, I gotta go, you know, because you're gonna have to answer to the duty officer, so you've got to be in, you know, full uniform. So anyway, so you put your uniform on, you go up, and you walk over, and the duty officer, J.O., you know, junior officer, and he's like, so that repeater's not working. And I walk over and I look at it, and I go, okay, and I turn up the gain. So what happens is, on the bridge at night, underway, you don't want any bright lights. So they turn everything down so you can just barely see stuff. And then when that watch changes at midnight, the new watch comes on, and if they're not experienced people, they don't know. All they can see is a blank screen, and they're like, oh, this isn't working. So I walk over and I go like this. Oh, there it is. And you know, now the guy is kind of sheepish, and I go, is there anything else? No, and that'll, you know, and then I kind of show whoever is there, okay, this one does this, and this one does that, and, you know, give them a little lesson. And then if it was close enough to midnight, I can actually go down to the mess decks and grab some mid-rats, because there's typically 3 meals a day, but if you're on a late watch, at midnight they actually put out what they call mid-rats. So I go down and grab a sandwich or something, and you know, kind of pay myself off for having to get up in the middle of the night for nothing. So it was kind of mixed bag, you know, neat. The radiomen were a little different in that they were in the communication equipment, so either voice or more often than not, they were involved with the teletype. And typically with teletype, it was either it was working or it wasn't. And if it wasn't, I already kind of went through what. You know, we were. I used to talk about electronics to them as the great god Uba, god of the trons, and you know, just to kind of mock the whole thing. You know, it was like, you know, mysterious stuff. Well, to somebody who doesn't understand electronics, it is kind of mysterious.